Begin with the end in mind and ask yourself, what do I want this business to look like in 1 year? And start there in terms of customer count. So think about your world, right? The first thing they need to do is have a budget for marketing. Doesn't matter what type of law. If they're going out on their own, or even if, I guess, if in a larger law firm, how are they going to brand themselves? How are they going to differentiate themselves? What is their purpose? And nail that, right? Sit and go, what is going to make me different? Why should any client choose me? And then how am I going to get them? And then talk to someone like you or your firm and say, hey, I'm just getting going. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Don't try to figure out marketing on your own. Marketing is going to be the lifeblood of your business, particularly in personal injury. It always will be. Look at these mastermind groups, how much time and energy they spend on marketing, and they all go to you eventually, right? At some level. So where do you want to be in a year? Hopefully. So where do you want to be in a year? And then sit down and ask yourself, what makes me different?
That's a great question. We're
Write that out.
talking a lot about branding. You don't need to be like Morgan, right?
No.
What you need to do is figure out who you are, what makes you different. And by the way, you can change it after a year, but stick to one message because you have limited times to communicate that message. But if a customer sees your social media post and then comes to your website and then calls the firm, that experience should be incredibly consistent and should pay off that one consistent brand message, because you don't have the money to compete with the big bucks guys in your market, but you do have the opportunity to be consistent with your message.